Pathmark is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathmark qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences like case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. Add Pathmark to your website in seconds. Let the AI do all the work and get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us out at pathmark.com. Welcome to today's episode. Let's talk about today's guest. We have Viktoriia Svyrydiuk from Aleph Group, Senior Client Solution with them. How are you doing today, Viktoriia?
Hi.
It's great to have you on, Viktoriia. And well, I'm sure our listeners are tuning in, Viktoriia, wondering what Aleph Group is all about. So in your own words, can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, for sure. So to have a bigger idea of what the company I'm working in, we represent the leading digital media platforms across the the globe in 50 plus countries. That is the official reseller of the main social platforms like Snapchat, TikTok, Reddit, etc. And yeah, we are working with the products and agencies all together in 50 plus countries, as I mentioned.
Definitely. Okay, nice. And so then that way our listeners who are tuned in, Viktoriia, could get a good understanding there of Aleph Group. What would you say is the key problem that you guys like to solve for your clients?
So this is mainly the services that we have for the advertising, specifically the user acquisition for different type of verticals, different type of platforms, and also awareness activities is for the bigger brands. So you can check it in our website. So the case studies are there, and they are definitely big.
Definitely. Okay. Awesome. Great to see that. And so is there a certain vertical segment? Is there an ideal ICP that Aleph Group likes to go for?
Like in my division specifically, we do the web products, apps and games, e-commerce, and some different awareness activities. So this is the main domain of what we're doing.
Okay, your site. Okay, perfect. I'll love to hear that. So that way, then, how would then somebody usually find out then about Aleph Group? Is there a top client acquisition channel for you guys?
I would say that this is the word of mouth mostly, and through the CP, like the salesperson, and also conferences. So this is one of the 3 biggest acquisition for the clients.
Okay, great to hear that. And so that way, our listeners who are tuned in can go ahead and visit you. They could always check you guys out at alephholding.com. What role does the website play for client acquisition?
I would say that this is just an very introductory role, so it doesn't perform like the sales, marketing, or acquisition channel, but definitely just to give an idea of what the company is about. To contact is better to go to the CP or directly the representative of a company.
Okay, great to hear that. And well, on that note, then, is there any tools or methods that you would recommend to our listeners as far as some website lead generation?
That's actually depends on the type of the product mentioned above. So based on the e-commerce heavily that relies on developers or the marketplace builders like the Shopify, it's better to go with the marketing activities that will be done through that. So as the performance-based, you would heavily rely on that integrations and advertising platforms. So I would say this is really depends on the level of request that you have from the website.
Okay, perfect. Some great advice there. And well, then let's switch gears a little bit, Viktoriia, and let's talk about you as a leader. You being the senior client solutions there for Aleph Group. What are some key tasks you like to focus on your day-to-day work?
So like my day-to-day work, first it looks like the activity checks for the clients because we have a portfolio of certain clients, and primarily I would do the like on a hands-on or the proactive monitoring of the campaigns of the activity if everything is going smoothly. Then maybe do the reports if it's required for the clients' meetings because we have quite a lot of them. And more let's strategy or planning related. This is like weekly by weekly planning. which I deal normally like once per week or twice. And also, I would devote definitely some sessions for the creative inspiration, because we heavily rely on looking for the strategy that will be related to the client.
Okay, perfect. Great to hear that. And so in your free time then, how do you like to stay up to date with all the trends in the marketing world as far as some strategies, news? Is there a preferred channel that you like to go with?
I would say there are not as many of them as you can check daily, but most likely this is like LinkedIn community of certain person that I trust or have the referral to. Also some platform updates that is coming on their like blogs, etc. And I would say that learning is the best you're doing. So practice every day. What you're doing is the best that you can consult per person afterwards. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Great to hear that. And well, let's jump into our next section then here, Viktoriia, which is our rapid fire question rounds. Are you ready for them?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, perfect. First off then, Viktoriia, what is the last book that you read?
Is it regarding my like personal experiences or just the normal, maybe a fiction?
Personal experience. It could be related to job. Which was the last one that you read? Which one did you like?
I did not read a lot of the professional stuff, apart from the post articles, etc. But the one that was the last one, probably Lessons in Chemistry, if I remember it correctly, it's from Bonnie Garmus. That's pretty fresh, so I would say that it's pretty popular currently.
Okay, great read there for our listeners. Next up then is, what is one single thing that the company's focused on at the moment the most?
I would say most of the companies, with this regard of their vertical, are pretty much about the automation and making the jobs like more fluent. So like the AI and machine learning is, like, you heard this words probably thousands of times already, but this is definitely something that all the companies are focused on.
If there would be no boundaries in technology, what would be that one thing that you want to have fixed for your role as a marketer today?
If there are no boundaries currently, we're generally witnessing the era of the very, very big push and all of that. So I would say that it would be good to have like a fully integrated something like I would say real-time customer data. I know that in current, user privacy stuff, that's pretty hard, but to certain level, to certain granularity, real-time customer insights platform would be great, like to leverage all of the insights about the audience, as the audience is very, very dynamically changing with the customer's perspective. And you need to know that part like the best, because all of the products are customer-based.
That's okay. Great to hear that from you. So then on that note, if there's one repetitive task that you could automate, what would that be?
Like nowadays, you pretty much can automate everything, but like real-time reporting would be the first thing. So you can easily do it right now through, let's say, Google Data Studio or Tableau. They are pretty, combined and data integrated. So that I would do for each of the clients and products for sure. If to start with, like to scale to do something big, you need to have those data ongoing.
Okay, perfect, great. And well, lastly, what would be that one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you were to restart your journey as a marketer today?
Advice that I would give, probably to embrace those data-driven like decision-making, because it's gonna take you places from the very beginning. And maybe the second one is not the one that I would recommend, but the communication, because it's pretty crucial within team, with clients, especially in a consultant job. That's pretty crucial. So yeah, in just incorporating and improving the communication through the cross-channel teams.
Okay, great to share that with us. Some great advice there for our listeners. And well, we are coming to the end of our time today here. But before we do end the podcast, Viktoriia, I do want to give you the last word So say someone forgets everything about the interview today. What is that one thing they should remember about Olive Group?
If you're looking for the growth for your product, and you are definitely having multi-channel product strategy, you can easily go to our company and we will be glad to help to expand your journey.
Right. Awesome. Hey, well, Viktoriia, thank you so much for being on with us today. To our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm looking forward to our next episode at Pathmonk Presents. Thanks a lot, Viktoriia.
Thanks, Ernesto. It was nice talking to you today.
Likewise.